afternoon, everyone. My name is Kotato Moledi, as always, and I'm your host. Please help me welcome the new EFC Interim Flyweight champion, Terence the Black Panther Balelo. Welcome back, champ.
What's good, brother? How have you been?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So before we get to everything else, how does it feel to finally call yourself the interim flyweight champion?
It doesn't feel any. I'm gonna say it doesn't feel anything special because my mindset was going into this one just to get the win, get man raised against a good
Yeah,
opponent.
yeah,
Um, but having the undisputed belt, it's gonna be something different.
yeah, yeah.
Because that means I'm the number one in the division. I'm the king of the division. But here with this one right now, I'm just grateful, thankful. I'm in this position where I can go out there and fight against the number one guy in the division, which is Zulu. So other than that, I'm in a good space of mind. I'm at peace, bro.
Yeah, that belt looks good. I didn't actually notice it in the background. It looks incredible, man. It makes me want to buy it
Yeah.
as well. Just looking at it, it's like incredible. So let's go back. You were initially scheduled to fight Tumelo Manyala. However, you ended up fighting Liridon Ramani. I hope I pronounced that properly. Can you tell us what happened there?
Yeah. So I was busy ending off my last session, hard training of session, and I went to the recovery place to my recovery, and my coach come to me and he's like, and he gave me this look, and I was like, "What's wrong?" And he said, "Tumelo's out," and I just looked at him and laughed, and I was like, "No, it can't be." And he was like, "Tumelo's out," and I was like, "Shit!" I wanted to cry, to be honest, because I've been putting in
Yeah, yeah.
Zulu, now him, and I was just like, "Tell Graham to get me someone, because I'm not gonna sit out."
Um, h- Hi. Sorry to disturb. It seems like there's an issue with the internet for whatever reason. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. I think there was an issue with the internet on your side. Um, can you try to go back to what you were initially saying? Hopefully this time it'll be.
Yeah. So I was doing my recovery. My coach came and he was like, "Tumelo's out," and I was like, "Listen, don't lie." And he said, "Yeah, it's true." And he showed me the phone. Graham
Yeah.
called him. Like I said, I wanted to cry a little bit. Can't control that, so I told him the next big thing was get me someone. Tell Graham, get me someone. I put in the work. I want to be on his card, and I want to get and solidify myself.
So do you know the reason why he got? Okay, it seems like there's some internet connection issues. I'm not sorry. To everyone watching, please bear with us. Do you mind moving around? Because it seems like where you are, the internet connection just keeps on cutting and cutting.
Should be fine now. Should be fine now.
Okay,
It's a lot of people on the yard. That's why that might be the problem.
okay.
But yeah, like I'm saying, Tomato injured himself. He injured his knee. They said, and at that moment in time, I didn't even care. Like I just wanted to fight. I just wanted to get someone to step in there with me. But we saw the photo. We injured his knee. Speedy recovery for him. But I'm on a mission here right now, bro. I'm on a mission, and the mission is to be in the UFC. So
Damn.
yeah,
Okay, I didn't even think that that was the actual plan. But looking at your age, I mean, like that's the perfect age to be at if you're aiming to be in the UFC. So at what when do you envision yourself getting into the UFC?
you never know. You never know. God works in mysterious ways. He works in mysterious ways. You know, I might get a call next week. You never know. But to be
yeah,
realistic with you, I have to get the Zulu fight in the bag. I have to go out there,
yeah,
my all against Zulu. Go out there, beat the legend, and
yeah.
after getting Zulu boy, and that's it.
Yeah. No, that's actually true. Which basically leads me to my next question. You won the interim championship in 4 minutes and 25 seconds of the first round. Can you take us through what was going through your mind leading up to the fight and during the actual fight? Did you receive my message? Oh no. Okay, it's coming back to everyone watching. Please be patient. It seems like he's having a couple of internet connection issues. Is the internet fine? If anyone is connected to the internet for now, can they disconnect until like maybe we're done so that the internet does not
But the thing,
keep on cutting? Oh, okay. Okay, so do you? Okay, let me just go back to the question. I was saying you won the interim championship in 4 minutes and 25 seconds of the first round. Can you take us through what was going through your mind leading up to the fight and during the actual fight?
so leading up to the fight was like it's a change of opponent. So and this guy, everyone is saying like, a bunch of haters was saying that this guy's gonna beat me, gonna submit me,
Yeah,
he's European, all of that stuff.
yeah,
And I watched a few of his fights. I was like, yo, this is my first international opponent, and this guy is experienced,
yeah,
silent confidence. I didn't have to show my confidence. I
yeah,
don't have to show my confidence to anyone. Confidence on the inside, and I knew that. And when I show up, and I'm gonna show up, and fight came, faced off. He felt my energy at the weigh-ins, and he acted a little bit out of character. But much respect to him for taking the fight. He's a good guy. I spoke with him afterwards, and getting into the fight, watching those bright lights again, and I was like, "Yo, this is my time. This is where I shine under those bright
yeah,
lights." Because I feel like that's a true test of your character. Everyone is watching. Everyone is going crazy. It's time to go out and make it happen. But he's a top dude. Like I said, he took me down. I caught him with a knee, and he took me down from there. But I stayed patient. Everyone was saying Terence on the grappling. I stayed patient, and I got out of there. He almost got the armbar, but in my head, I was like, "Take it, bro. Take this arm. I don't care. As long as I'm out of this, we can break this arm. I'm gonna fight with one arm. I'm not leaving this cage without not getting my hand raised." And yeah, he shot again, cracked him with the left hand. He shot again, and I got the gilly. Like they say, don't be silly, jump the gilly. So I did it. Shout out to Dustin Poirier.
That's funny. Damn, man! Like, to know that you actually went through so much adversity in that particular fight. Um, wasn't there at any point where you were a little bit concerned, especially with regards to what you were saying about like him breaking your arm? You didn't care. I've seen referees. Obviously, referees are there to actually look out for your well-being, and there have been some controversies with regards to fights being stopped. Especially, I don't know if you were watching the fight and Michal Oleksiejczuk. So like the guy I think was like had a broken hand. So in that situation, especially based on what you're saying, would you prefer the referee to actually allow you to try and actually fight because your hand is already broken and you didn't actually tap, or should the referee actually look out for the fighter? Because I mean, what if the bone ends up sticking out of the hand now? So I want to get your thoughts on that.
In me in that situation, the ref should stop the
Yeah,
fight. I, I'll tell him straight up, don't stop this fight, brother. I don't care if I break my hand, if I break my nose. if I'm cut,
Yeah.
don't stop that fight. Because this is what we signed up for, man. Let me fight. Let me fight. If this guy knocks me out in the next few seconds after I broke my arm, then stop the fight or something. But don't stop the fight when my arm is broken. I can still fight, and I'm know I'm in there. So yeah, it's a title
Oh,
fight. So I knew that the ref is not gonna stop it. Even if he had to break my arm, I knew the ref's not gonna stop it because the title fight. Everyone came out, the crowd was going crazy. There's
yeah.
so much animosity. There's so much hype to it. So yeah,
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible, man. So let's get to the undisputed champion. The undisputed flyweight champion is Nkazimulo Zulu, who trains with the current UFC middleweight champion Dricus Du Plessis and the bantamweight contender Cameron Simon. Do you think that gives him any sort of advantage?
like to be honest with you, brother, it's you and it's me and him in a cage at the end of the night.
Yeah,
Only two
yeah,
guys in that cage. Doesn't matter who's in your corner. I got Faiz Jacobs, former champ. I got my boy Butcher. He's a former champ. I got some
yeah,
killers with me as well. So it doesn't matter who's in our corners. It's about me and
yeah.
him stepping in there and scrapping it out. That's the only thing that matters for me. It's me competing against the best in the world, and that's it. I don't really think about all that external. That's external. That my internal dialogue and me believing in myself, me putting in the work, and actually believing that I can stop Zulu, and I will show that October.
Damn. Okay, that's a fight I'm looking forward to. So how do you see the belt unification fight going when you do when you think about like what do you think will happen during that particular fight?
I see
Like,
myself facing a lot of adversity. I see myself taking some blows from him, taking his power shots. I see myself
yeah,
getting taken down. I see myself getting back up on my feet, me hurting him hurting me. We're going back and forward till that fourth round, and let's see who's prepared to die. I see me and Zulu going to that fourth round, both busted up. Let's see who's prepared to die, and me getting my hand raised and digging deep, and just showing everyone that I can scrap, man. I might be a good looking guy, but I can fight, man. I can throw hands. So the fight going like that.
yeah, yeah. So it's interesting that you are anticipating a war. You don't feel like, or is it coming from a place of respect for his skills, and that's basically why you feel like it's not gonna be an easy fight.
Yeah, because he's a legend. He's been in the game for long, bro. I've watched him since I was 16, and I even didn't put gloves on yet. So I know what he's capable of, and I give him that. But at the same time, some of these guys give these fighters or these legends too much respect, and when they get in there with them, they froze up. That's not gonna happen with me. Willing to go in there, take his best shots. I don't care if he takes me down. I'll get back up my feet. I'll take him down. It's gonna be back and forward. Mark my words. It's gonna be a crazy fight. I don't care how I look after
Damn.
that fight.
So when do you think that fight is going to happen? This year or next year?
I want it to happen October. So they said the doctors have revealed that he's gonna be ready October. He injured his
Yeah.
hand, so I pray his hand get recovered well, and then we can make it happen October. Because remember, it's me and Faiz now, so he's got to pick who's he gonna fight, Faiz or me. So most likely he's gonna pick me, because in his head I'm an easy fight. So yeah, so fingers crossed he's gonna pick me.
Yeah, which is crazy because you and Faiz basically are in the same gym, and he actually has to fight either one of you from the same gym, basically.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, which is going to be a very 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 interesting fight. So in from what I can tell, or rather, I think I've said this even before. I don't know if I mentioned this in our previous interview. Normally, when fighters in the EFC acquire or get to a point whereby they hold two belts in the EFC, they normally eventually or almost immediately go into the UFC. So, do you think that's going to happen before you guys fight, or does it mean anything that he might leave or vacate the belt before he even potentially fight you.
From like I said, like if he gets opportunity to go to UFC, all
Yeah,
means I'll respect him because he's been in the game for long.
yeah,
He's fought those who he deserves it. You know, God bless him with that opportunity to go to the UFC. I'll be like, okay, cool. But soon we're gonna meet each other down the line. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that's gonna just give me opportunity to just fight up and coming guys now in the division. You know, the division is so stacked right now with talented guys coming up. You know, there's a lot of stars in the
yeah.
making in the flyweight division now. So I do believe that fight happens this year. If not, down the line in the UFC, you never know. We can get it done there as well. But if he gets the UFC call up, I'll be happy for him for that. You know, because end of the day, we gotta eat. We gotta eat in this game.
Yeah, yeah. So it's important for you. So that's basically what I wanted to know. So it's important for you to actually get a win over him. It's not. Obviously it's about being undisputed, but it's also about actually getting a win or getting a fight against him, basically.
Yeah, the main goal is to beat Zulu. That's been the main goal. I set it up for me last year. I wrote it down and I said to myself, the goal is to beat Nkazimulo 2024. No matter what happens, I'm gonna get that fight. I don't know. I don't care what I have to do to get that fight.
Yeah.
If I have to relinquish this belt to get that fight, if I have to cut my hair to get that fight, I'm gonna get that fight, and it's gonna happen.
Damn. Okay. Okay. We're getting to the final part of the interview. So I want to ask you about a UFC topic right now. Basically, there's a big debate about who is the pound for pound fighter, what are the best fighter in the world right now. A lot of people are saying John Jones because of what he has done. However, based on like when we look at current activity, Islam Makhachev has beaten the number one and number three ranked pound for pound fighter, and who were on streaks like he's been beating champions, and as compared to John Jones's last four fights. So or rather, not four, but last for the last 4 years basically. So I wanted to get like your opinion, as a champion. What do you think? Who do you think is the pound for pound number one right now in the world?
It's as easy as that. John Jones, no one else. You know,
Come
I
on,
don't care what I
man.
don't care what people say. It's John Jones, bro. Like, look what he's done. He's undefeated. Everyone say, "Oh, he got a loss." That wasn't a loss. It was just a illegal shot. He was winning the fight. He was dominating the guy. And John Jones is still John Jones is the GOAT. He's still pound for pound number one. You know, Islam is number two. Um, yeah, people can hate me for that now. I don't care. John Jones is number one, and that's it.
But don't you think it has to do with activity? Like John Jones has fought two times, and he fought Dominic Reyes, I think, and Cyril Gahn. Like I think when we talk about GOAT, like the greatest of all time, it's hard to dispute that John Jones is number one. That's a fact. Yeah, the internet is disturbing us, but
Yeah.
yeah, basically what I'm saying is obviously John Jones. When we talk about the greatest fighters of all time, John Jones is probably number one. However, when we speak about currently active pound for pound fighters, when we look at the level of fighters that Islam has beaten, it's for me pound for pound is activity. You don't see it that
Mhm.
way.
Yeah,
I'm saying pound for pound.
for me,
You don't view it that way.
that's what I'm saying. We're all different. We all have our own opinions. You know, we can say whatever we want to say. Um, but yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be John Jones for me, bro. No matter what, you can give me $500 million now. I'll still pay John Jones.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Well, I disagree, but you're a champion in MMA, so it's hard to
That's why I like you. That's
disagree.
why I like you. You know, you the guys. You know, you disagree with your guys you get on the show. That which is nice. You know, it gives the
Yeah,
show a nice. Yeah, it's good. I like
yeah,
you, man. You're good, man.
yeah. I appreciate that, man. I try. I try. Um, any message for Nkazimulo Zulu? I'm actually now looking forward to our interview again. I'm trying to figure out something to create a show whereby I can get you guys a little bit more often on the channel. But any message for Nkazimulo Zulu ahead of your unification match?
Yeah, it's just the same thing as always. Just heal up, you know. Good luck with training camp, and let's make this fight happen, man. It's about time, you know. I'm your OG. I'm the young up and coming guy. This fight stylistically, it's a good matchup, and let's give the fans what they want, man. Let's put up a show and make money. Let's go.
Wow, what an incredible message. I appreciate you taking out the time. I know you're a busy man, and I'm sure you're celebrating. Obviously, even though you don't seem like you're like excited about winning the belt. But yeah, I'm sure you're going to celebrate nonetheless. I appreciate you taking out the time to
Nah, I'm
actually.
chill, bro. I'm chill. I'm easy. I'm easy, man. Like I said before, I don't want to be defined by this belt, man. I want to be defined by who I fought. You know, the sacrifices I made, the risks I'm taking.
Yeah,
Cause now I could have lost Thursday night, and a lady would have gotten the belt, and where would
yeah,
I would have been gone? I wouldn't been even in the titles, talks anymore. So I took the risk, and I always tell these young up and coming guys, take the risk, then you will reap the
yeah,
rewards. Because for them, it's a thing about records. Oh, I want to be undefeated. Nah, bro. It's not that you get to the
yeah.
UFC. Fight the best guys, challenge yourself, and that builds character. And I'm damn happy for him. I'm just happy, bro.
So,
So
before we go, I want to ask you regarding that. If that the belt does not necessarily, obviously that's a perfect mindset to have if you want to ever reach the peak of the sport, which I feel like you can. But I want to know from you, what would be the moment that will make you feel like, okay, I can actually celebrate this one?
it's me going out there October and stopping Zulu. That's gonna be the one.
Wow. Okay. No, I'm looking forward to that, man. This was an incredible interview. Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more time in order to come up with a little bit more meaningful questions, but we
No
can
stress,
still
bro.
always
No
do this.
stress. No
Yeah,
stress. You can
no,
even
I
add them up
appreciate
now.
you. Pardon?
I say now you can even add more questions now. It doesn't matter, bro. You're a nice show. You got a good show, brother. Got a good thing going on.
Yeah, yeah, no, man. I don't know if anyone except my subscribers have ever said that. I appreciate that. I don't even know what to say now.
It's cool.
But we'll make sure. I have something. Okay, you know what? I'll talk to you on WhatsApp. There's something that I'm planning on the channel, but it's for later on. So I think maybe we can work. Like I want to involve you in that, so we'll talk about that privately. I
Yeah.
want to surprise the subscribers. So
Okay. You got me,
until
man.
next time, man. I appreciate you coming. We'll do this again, definitely.
Okay, brother. Thank you so much, brother. God
Do so.
bless. Peace.
It's my pleasure, man. Ciao.
Sure.